It's a Premier League match at Turf Moor. It's very, very difficult, and so we never lost the positivity, we never lost the belief and trust in ourselves. Second half was then better, found the spaces better, changed side quicker, and that was the key.
We had 2 or 3 really big moments, and one falling to Dwight. Unfortunately, he didn't find the net. And then second half, we warned about half time, to start right. I don't think it was overly. We just didn't press the man with the ball who scored. And after that, we had 7 or 8 minutes where we just lost all the basics, which we did so well in the first half.
When you want to do what you do and it's not quite working, of course it's a bit annoying and frustrating, but we just had to keep on carrying on with our playing style and repeating what we was doing, and our chances came.
How much of a boost is it to have Reece James back to fitness?
I mean, look at the games he played. It's incredible. It's incredible. You start to adapt to the situation and get used to the situation, and suddenly he comes back and shows what an impact he can have. And I'm happy for him to come back like this. It's brilliant.
We'll come to Reece James shortly. Easy in the end for Chelsea, but it's very much a game of contrasting halves.
Yeah, it was. Chelsea had to be very patient because Burnley were very intense. They gave Chelsea hardly any spaces. They closed them down at every opportunity. And I was thinking if they could keep this up, it's going to be a tough day for Chelsea. But in the end, it didn't work out like that, to be honest. It didn't work out like that. This is how they started, and it was fantastic. Everybody, everybody to a man was tight on Chelsea. Chelsea didn't have not much time to settle, to try and get their heads up to do stuff like pass it, like you see, he's getting his head up, but his face is there, his body's in front. And this is, once they got it in here, they weren't too fussed about that because they could deal with the crosses coming in. And then when this comes in, all the bodies are there. Bam. This is what it was like in the first half. And in the end, that fizzled out. They'd done that all first half, and like Sean Dyche said, they had a couple of chances they should have punished them. But then second half came, and it's just space everywhere for Chelsea players. I haven't got a clue. He said they had a 5-minute spell where they just lost all their rhythm and everything. But once you see him take that down, he's got time to chest it, take it down. You see Tarkowski telling Taylor, they go out to him, go out to him. He doesn't go out to him. And then you see Tarkowski now with Pulisic. He should go and challenge him, and then Taylor can help him there. He should be telling him to go in there, because you could see that Dwight McNeil's got Reece James, and then in the end it's an easy cross. Roberts not tight enough on Havertz, and it's easy. Look at Kante. Look at that space there. No way was that happening in the first half, and I can't believe it was happening. He had plenty of time, 1-2 touches there to pass it back out. You see Chelsea players over there with time and space. And then once it comes out here, look how many Burnley players in there. And still, bam, and they just collapsed. It was proper game of 2 halves. Proper game of 2 halves.
Dwight, half, wouldn't he now? Yeah. And he's probably well into his 40s.
Dwight McNeil, 2 games, 4 games for him.
Good to see Reece James back, playing again. He's been out for a while for injury. He's gradually crept back in, and he looks as good.
Yeah,
what a player.
And they've missed him. They've missed him just like, if Ben Chilwell comes back and has the same impact, you could see why these two are so important to what Chelsea do as the wing-backs. This is the first half, one of the few times Chelsea got themselves going and breached Burnley. But then you see him here, they've got to come out to him. Look, it's playing with him. And this is what, in the second half, this is what he done. He pushed himself a lot further up. The fullback was petrified of him, couldn't get near him. Bam, that's one Havertz gets him off the back of the leg. But like the manager said, he's somebody that is a major cog in this Chelsea wheel.
I'm not ignoring you.
No, don't worry.
It's been a difficult week for Chelsea off the pitch, but they're still very much looking likely for a top 4 position.
Yeah, they were relentless today. I thought there was good against Luton, good battling performance, but Havertz as well, under Tuchel, got 13 goals in all competitions, the most of any player. Scores in the Champions League final, scores in the Club World Cup, so he's become very important.
That kind of false 9,
yeah,
plays
brilliant.
It really well. Before the game, during the moments of applause to show solidarity with Ukraine, some Chelsea fans could be heard chanting the name of their outgoing owner, Roman Abramovich. This was the reaction of their manager, Thomas Tuchel.
We need our fans to commit to this minute of applause. In the moment we do it for Ukraine, and there is no second opinion about the situation there, and that they have our thoughts and our support, and we should stand together as a club. It's not the moment for other messages.
Absolutely, well said.